The best MMO have traditionally been found on PC, as they usually require players to handle multiple buttons and menus simultaneously. When it comes to mobile MMO, developers have to balance the expectations of their audience with the limitations of a touch screen. Old School RuneScape for Android is a direct port of its PC counterpart. It offers the same experience but is tweaked for mobile gameplay. Its point-and-click controls, combined with its simple yet addictive gameplay, make this MMO a smooth experience. If you're seeking cutting-edge graphics that can push your phone to its limits, go elsewhere. This is for those who are willing to overlook dated graphics and animations for an experience that never stops satisfying. Even if you do achieve what most don't and manage to max out all your skills, you've still got the mountain that is Ironman to climb. Good luck! Toram Online is a refreshingly open MMO that encourages exploration and customization. It doesn't limit you to skill trees, and its world genuinely feels worth exploring. The graphics of Toram aren't groundbreaking, but careful world design means you'll regularly encounter beautiful panoramic vistas throughout your adventure. Toram Online doesn't shake up the classic MMO formula too much, but some unique features and smooth gameplay make it worth a shot. Albion Online is an MMO that is designed to be as comfortable to play on mobile as possible. Thanks to this, it doesn't take long to learn how to play, and the gameplay flows well. Albion's progression system is unique amongst MMO. Rather than experience, players earn fame, which allows them to unlock tiers of goodies. It's an interesting experience that makes the grind less painful. Like RuneScape, there are no classes. Each player simply adds what they feel they need to set their playstyle, making them feel like they really do have total control of how they play. If you're bored with the existing rotation of MMO, this should be your next port of call. Villagers and Heroes. While MMO provide an easy way to beat up strangers without real-world repercussions, sometimes you need a break from all that violence. Villagers and Heroes brings the focus closer to crafting and building, allowing players to build entire villages with minimal combat. The graphics are a little rougher than we'd like, falling into the space between old school RuneScape's nostalgic polygons and Black Desert's realistic landscapes, but don't let that distract you from the gameplay. While moving the focus away from combat would cripple other MMO, Villagers and Heroes makes crafting and harvesting resources fun and rewarding by themselves. Kuni. Cross Worlds is the newest game on this list. Its MMO features are polished and smooth, but its graphics are what make this game shine. All the animation is produced by Studio Ghibli, and its expertise in creating lifelike characters shows. This game offers a rich storyline and characters alongside stunning graphics. It's a brilliant creation that shows just how good a mobile MMO can be. Play this to experience a modern, polished MMO that shouldn't disappoint. Adventure Quest 3D. Not all MMO are meant to be eternal. If you're looking for an MMO you can actually complete, give Adventure Quest a whirl. By playing a couple of hours every other day, you'll reach the max level within a year. You won't find large-scale PvP battles or massive quest lines here. Instead, you get a funny, straightforward, and relaxed MMO. Monetization isn't a big part of this game either. Like all MMO, there are options to pay for various classes and cosmetics, but there aren't any pay-to-win mechanics. So if you're looking for a fun, casual MMO, or have never played an MMO before, this is an ideal start. EVE Echoes. EVE Online, the enormous MMO for PC, has a reputation for being extraordinarily complex, packed with menus and lists that also serve as an accountant training program. EVE Echoes is the opposite. EVE Echoes is a refreshing twist on the traditional MMO formula. Rather than finding yourself plonked into another fantasy world full of orcs and elves, you're given a starship and told, good luck. It's designed to be a sandbox from the ground up, so you won't find yourself running into brick walls too often. It's a fairly complex MMO, pretty much the polar opposite in every way to Adventure Quest, But unlike its bigger brother EVE Online, you won't be needing spreadsheets. However, for veterans of EVE Online, it's hard to recommend. It cuts out a lot of features that, while fantastic for the mobile gaming experience, will be sorely missed for those players. But for those who just want a fun space-themed MMO, this is a must-play. Black Desert Mobile. Players who care about graphics over all else have to give this a shot. Black Desert aims for an ultra-realistic appearance and gets it dead on. It's an impressive-looking game and becomes even more impressive once you start playing. Black Desert is pretty standard when it comes to MMO mechanics. You have your main quest, your side quests, a rather limited PvP mode, and various other bits and bobs that make for a decent attempt at an MMO. What it does nail, however, is the presentation. It's not just the static scenes that are pretty to look at. Combat is flashy and extravagant. You can't help but feel a little impressed after the dust has settled. If Black Desert has one significant drawback, it's that the graphics can be too detailed and occasionally blur together into a confusing mess. But when it all pops together, it's by far the most impressive-looking game on this list. MapleStory. It might be hard to imagine a 2D side-scroller being a fully-fledged MMO, but MapleStory wraps that up in a charming chibi-style package and presents it with a smile. I wholeheartedly recommend MapleStory to anyone even remotely interested in MMO, as it's rare that a game manages to be this cheerful, with enough content to keep you coming back for months on end. MapleStory's strength lies in the fact that it has just as much content as RuneScape or Albion, but is streamlined into a 2D package. This results in a game with less grinding or repetitive clicking, and more jumping around and whacking monsters. If your favorite game is not included in this list, write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Join this channel to get access to perks. Subscribe channel, watch our other videos, press like, turn on notifications, and you will always be aware of what to play today.